Life is Strange is, in my opinion, the greatest game series to ever be created, spanning 5 games, soon to be 6 with reunions, releasing in March. So I thought I'd give you my rankings and review each of the games, starting with my least favourite and finishing with my favourite.
I swore I'd never use my power again.
In at number 6 is Double Exposure. Now, by no means is this game bad, far from it. It's just not as good as the other games in the series, and at least to me, misses the feel of the previous Life is Strange game. But I still adore this game. It's so pretty to look at, and every location is wallpaper worthy. The dialogue in this game is amazing, and never took me out of it. It felt completely real and organic between the characters. And the best part of this game, the split dimension mechanic. This idea is so interesting to explore in a game like this, and creates really interesting gameplay and so many great puzzles. Personally, this game is a solid 8 out of 10, but definitely has its problems. In at number 5 is Captain Spirit, an absolutely perfect game, especially for the fact that it's completely free. It tells a beautiful story and has one of the best songs in the series in it as well. The gameplay is excellent for telling you the story of Chris, and is an excellent addition to Life is Strange 2, adding extra magic to that wonderful game. Only complaint I have for Captain Spirit is I wish I was longer, but I understand why it wasn't. I hope to see games like this more in the future, as this is the only one in the series that has done this. Adding extra flavour to minor characters in the story is an excellent way to expand the world of Life is Strange.
When I moved to Haven Springs, I hadn't seen my brother Gabe in years.
Alex! It's just so good to see you again. Welcome to Haven.
This place is pretty sweet.
At number 4 is Life is Strange True Colours, an absolutely stunning game. All around, honestly, a 10 out of 10 game. The setting is new and fresh, and is a return to form for the franchise. I think Life is Strange is at its best when it has some kind of mystery driving the plot. The gameplay is interesting, and probably the best I've seen in the series. A big standout section for me is probably... A big standout moment is probably the D&D section. It's probably the most fun I've had playing a game ever. The DLC with Steph is by no means groundbreaking, but it's still an excellent addition to this perfect game. I think it adds extra depth to a character who we only really see in 2 games, and at that, don't see much of. At points the DLC can be slow, which in my opinion is fine. I would have liked a little bit more from the DLC, but I think what we got is excellent. And like Captain Spirit, tells us more about our characters.
Wish I could go back to my town.
Life is Strange 2 is a very
just the son I
special
wanted to
game.
see.
Life is Strange 2 is a very special game. It has everything that you would want in a Life is Strange game. The way it's laid out is amazing. The story is heartwarming and heartbreaking. I genuinely could glaze this game eternally. Originally I thought I wouldn't like this game, but it blew that idea away. Obviously, it's the most different game in the series, and I hope future titles are similar to Life is Strange 2. The setting is beautiful. Every chapter is different than the last. I genuinely think this is the best Life is Strange game to play if you are new to the franchise. One annoyance I had with this game is the money mechanic that was featured heavily in Chapter 1. I feel this could have been utilised more to give money a real impact in the game. I never really felt like I had to save my money that often. Money is only really used sparingly in very specific cases, like in the last chapter. I prefer the way that collectibles are handled in this game. I feel they're much of a better inclusion than they were in Life is Strange 1. Actually having them be able to be pinned on your backpack is a great inclusion. And having your brother instead of you having the supernatural powers adds a great layer to the story. Unlike in Life is Strange 1 where you could do whatever you wanted with the powers, you have to let your brother decide when and when not to use them. And depending on how you treat your brother throughout the chapters, he will decide whether or not to use his powers in certain situations. Life is Strange 2 is an absolute gem of a game. I look forward to seeing more like it in the future. The original Life is Strange hit the ground running. It has everything. Amazing characters, amazing world, amazing story, with very silly dialogue in places. But it adds to the feel of the story. In addition, Max and Chloe's relationship and how it develops throughout the game is gripping and interesting. The art style is gorgeous and suits the game's vibes of nostalgia and childhood fun. The ending is kind of weak, but the rest of the game makes up for it. Plus the game gets bonus points for referencing the greatest piece of television ever made. This game also references multiple pieces of other media. This game is not the best in the series, but it is the most special to me, and that's why it's at number 2 on this list.
How do you know which way is up when your whole life has been turned upside down?
What can't I say about this game? It's everything I wanted from a Life is Strange game. There's just nothing like it out there. I much prefer Rachel and Chloe's relationship to Chloe and Max's relationship in LIS 1. I don't feel I'm being queer-baited constantly like in the first one. I really relate to Chloe in this game and can empathise with her a lot. Glad we got to see Chloe's dad more in this game, albeit as a dream. Even talking about this game gets me emotional. I can't praise this game enough. Rachel and Chloe are perfect for each other, which only makes Life is Strange 1 more devastating. The bonus chapter for this game is beautiful, showing us the day Chloe's dad died, as well as showing us the real Chloe more publicly, as well as showing us why Max is so distant before Life is Strange 1. This game is genuinely amazing, and this is why it's my second favourite game ever created. And that's why it's at the number 1 spot on my list. Thank you for watching. I wanted to make a video like this for a long time, and I know it's different to the content I usually make, but I thought, why not, with the release of the new Life is Strange coming out this March. These games mean genuinely so much to me, and I know none of the devs will watch this, but I want to thank every single one of them for the art that they have made. I don't think many people will watch this video, but for the ones that did, thank you very much. See you later. Goodbye.